Hello and welcome to marketing91.com. In this video, we are going to cover the topic on introduction and sources of brand equity. Let's start with the introduction to brand equity. Brand equity's objective is to estimate the value of a brand. Increased goodwill and instant brand recall result in an increased sale and larger profit margin in comparison with other brands. Brand recognition can facilitate more revenue generation. This is because consumers believe that a product with a well-known name is more desirable than a product with a lesser-known name. Example: Google, Apple and Microsoft are topmost valuable brands in the Forbes list. Apple topped the Forbes annual list of the world's most valuable brands in 2019 with a brand equity of $241 billion and a 17% increment per year over the last year. Brand equity and new launches. A brand affirms to provide apt quality and performance to influence the customer's choice among other brands. When consumers bestow trust in a brand, they tend to prefer that brand even at a premium price. After an exceptional brand performance, the company may take advantage and enter into new markets or launch more unique products. Long things short, brand improving its value in the eyes of the customer is known as brand equity. For example, Apple products, due to its consistently outstanding performance, always have high expectation, rumors and mass excitement surrounding the launch of any new product or opening of Apple stores. For instance, people waiting for the opening of the new flagship store in Beijing on July 17, 2020. Now let's look at the sources of brand equity. The four sources are brand awareness, brand loyalty, perceived quality and brand association. Let's start with brand awareness. The probability of customers remembering the brand in different situations is called brand awareness. It serves as an anchor to which everything else about the brand is linked. Brand awareness is divided into brand recognition and brand recall. Let's start with brand recognition. When consumers visit a store, they are likely to identify the brand to which they have already been exposed. On the other hand, brand recall means consumers' capacity to be able to retrieve the brand from memory when subjected to any situation as a clue is called brand recall. Example: Coca-Cola. Based on a report, 94% of the world's population identify the red and white Coke logo. Coca-Cola claims that its name comes second to the word OK as the most recognized term globally. Next up, brand loyalty. The degree of the commitment showed by consumers towards a particular brand is called brand loyalty. In spite of marketing pressure generated by competing brands, brand loyalty is displayed when consumers stick to a brand and continue repeating purchases. Increased loyalty levels give the benefit of decreasing marketing expense as consumers function as positive advocates for the brand. Additionally, the company can include more products in its portfolio that serve the same customers at less expenditure. The best example in this could be Apple. Apple has aced in advocacy, whereas different brands tend to focus on more conventional marketing. Building product awareness through existing users and word of mouth was the aim of the company, which it did so through advocacy. Next up is perceived quality. Perceived quality is a customer's understanding of the overall supremacy and quality of a commodity or service. To evaluate quality, the customers consider the performance of the brand based on the parameters important to him, and thus he or she makes a comparative judgment by assessing competitors' offering in terms of quality. Again, the example here could be Apple packaging. Apple does not necessarily market its technology features, but instead they reinvent standards. For instance, Apple's product packaging is beyond excellence, whereas opening other brands entails plain cardboard boxes which are not as aesthetic as Apple packaging. And finally, brand association. Brand association is the link associated in the minds of the customer about the brand. A positive brand association works a long way for the company. The traits of a brand which pops up in the mind of the consumers when the brand is talked about are called brand association. Brand association form on the following occurrences: customers' interaction with the organization and its staff, marketing and advertising activities carried out by the brand, celebrity endorsements, and finally the quality of the product. The example in this case is about Dwayne Johnson's tie-up with Under Armour. Dwayne Johnson, popularly known as The Rock, came in association with Under Armour. Dwayne Johnson signed a partnership deal with Under Armour named Project Rock in January 2016. Under this project, Under Armour delivered numerous footwear and apparel selections focused on training. Project Rock 3 was launched in September 2020. According to Under Armour, the use of our technology provides zero gravity field to maintain the energy return that helps eliminate impact. So that's it, folks. This brings an end to the topic on brand equity. These are some of the sources and links referred to for the content in the video. If you've liked the video, do subscribe to our channel. If you want to view these videos in an organized manner, you can visit freecourses.net, where all our videos are arranged in the form of courses. Thank you and see you in the next video.